Hey, Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny here with a free college football pick for you for Saturday, October 14th. We're going to talk Cal Bears and the Utah Utes, and to do that, we're going to bring in our guy, Dan Kaiser, here from Dan Kaiser Sports. Dan, college football has been up, down, and all around for me. I'm ahead of the game, but not necessarily where I want to be ahead of the game. How's college football treating you?
Yeah, it's treating me well. I'm coming off last weekend where I went 6-1 in college football. So I stepped out a little bit and went with a big 7-play card, and luckily things fell my way in a couple of games. So yeah, it was a nice weekend.
All right, let's talk California Bears, the Golden Bears at the Utah Utes minus 10.5. The over-under sits at 45.5. Where are we going with this one?
Yeah, Utah comes into this game 1-1 in conference, 4-1 overall. Meanwhile, California's just 1-2 in the conference, 3-3 overall. Cal's coming off a loss to Oregon State last week, 52-40. California's offense hasn't been a problem this season, as they're averaging 32.5 points a game and 433 yards a game. They're doing mainly that on the ground, as they average 217 rushing yards a game. But it's their defense that's been their Achilles heel. They've given up an average of 30.7 points a game and 383 yards a game, and with 267 yards coming through the air. Utah, they're coming off a loss in their last game, 21-7 to Oregon State. It's the Utah offense that's really struggled for them. In their last two games, they put up 14 and 7 points. They're averaging less than 20 points and less than 300 yards a game. Their big thing is they're missing. They came into the season with high hopes, thinking Rising was going to return from a knee injury he suffered at the end of last season. He hasn't been able to make it back. They say he may be back in this game. I'm not so sure. He doesn't really have a real big pro career future. So I think maybe if he's smart, he'd probably sit out this whole year and come back next year for one more year. But it's the other side of the ball where Utah gets the job done. As Utah's 14th in college football in yards surrendered per game at 282.6, fourth in rushing defense, only giving up 67 yards a game. They're also a top 5 scoring defense at 11.8 points a game. I think the thing is, I think it's going to be their rushing defense against California's rushing offense. I think Utah wins this game, but I think there's too many points here in this one. I'm going to take the Cal Golden Bears plus the 10.5.
Listen. I probably like Cal, but I have not bet this game. It's not pretty. I just like Utah wins, but I don't know if they cover. And it's one of those situations. But don't forget, you're looking for more from Dan Kaiser and a premium plays. Check out picksandparlays.net. Head over there. Check out the promo code NCAAF. That'll save you 20% off of all of Dan's premium plays over at picksandparlays.net on the website. Till then, though, a little free play for you guys. The California Golden Bears plus 10.5 when they take on the Utah Utes this Saturday, October 14th. I'm Detroit Lenny, Picks and Parlays. Dan Kaiser, everybody. We appreciate you stopping by. Good luck, unless you're against us, folks. Take care.